truly felt it. Mother Field was praying, chills running down the phone. So I knew God was in that. And while I was sitting up here, I kept feeling a draft. I kept looking around for a wind, for a window open or something. I didn't see no windows open. I said, it must be coming from the back. And I started saying, no, I know God is in this place. I know in my heart He's in this place. Glad to see Rev.Loving, his wife. And before I speak, I also like to thank the pastor for giving me the opportunity to speak. God has been placing it on his heart. Now, before I start, I might not be the most eloquent speaker there is and can pronounce words as good as some. But I can say this. God has been good to me. Would you pray with me, please? Oh, merciful Father, I thank you, oh merciful Father. Merciful Father, I pray that your word goes out and fall on good ground, oh merciful Father. Oh merciful Father, touch those who need to be touched and heal those who need to be healed. Let the words of my mouth, merciful Father, be your meditation of you, oh merciful Father. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'm going to go kind of slow today. My wife made fun of it. She said, when you get up there, you be nervous. And I said, yes, I do be nervous. Truly, I be nervous. Because I know this is no playing ground. But I want to speak today a little bit on, don't go too far on me, because the book I want to speak on out of is at the end. I want to speak on, we need a Savior. Some may say, why do we need a Savior? Glad you asked.
Get it.
So we need a Savior because we are spiritually dead. Yes. And helpless without Him. No matter how good we look on the outside. You know, reading that goes dealing with our Sunday school lesson today also. We had a pretty good Sunday school lesson. I didn't know what to really say because I see God all in it. I saw God all in it. And today I'm going to touch on a few scriptures. And I'd like for you all to bear with me. The first thing I want to talk about, our sinful nature inherited at birth. And could you turn to Psalm 51:5? Notice I don't even understand up for God's word, but I'm going to touch on a few scriptures today. The Lord put these scriptures on my heart. He said, our sinful nature inherited at birth. Psalm 51:5 says, behold, I was shaped in iniquity, and in sin, and my mother conceived me. So I ask again, do we need a Savior? You may be seated. I ask again, do we need a Savior? Of course we need a Savior. Second thing I want to speak on. One sin as great as another. Just reading some verses right now. I looked at James 2 and 10. It says, for whoever shall keep the word, the whole law, and yet offend in point, he is guilty of all. I say again, yes, we need a Savior. Nothing hidden from God. I look at Job 34, 21, 22. It says, 34, 21, 22. For it says, for his eyes are upon the way of man, and he seeth all his going. There is no darkness nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. I say again, yes, we do need a Savior. All right. I'm trying to find something that I wrote down this morning in Sunday school. Because a question was asked in Sunday school about how many times do we forgive? Well, and I heard a lot of different answers. And I can't find the paper right now, but I'm going to still say it. We do need a Savior. You was in Sunday school, you've heard some of the answers. Some people were saying, some of them were saying, I can forgive you a couple of times. Then I have to think about it. I'm looking at Romans. No one is righteous. None. No, not one. Okay, I'm going to read Romans 3, 10 through 18. Like I said, you just hold up for a minute because I haven't gave you the topic. But as it is written, there is none righteous, no, not one. There is none that understands, there is none that seek after God. They are all going out of the way. They all together become unprofitable. There is none that does good, no, not one. Their throat is an open scuttle. With their tongue they have used deceit. The poison of asps is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and miseries are in their way. And the way of peace have they known not. There is no fear of God before their eyes. I said again, yes, we do need a Savior. Well, I'd like for you to go and read some of this stuff for yourself. And you'll know why I'm saying, yes, we do need a Savior. Fifth one I want to make. Forgiveness of trespassing. I'm going to go to Ephesians 1:7. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Ephesians 1:7. And it reads thus: Paul, an apostle of Jesus Christ, by the will of God, to the saints which are at Ephesus and and to the faithful in Jesus Christ. Oh, I said 1:7. I'm sorry. Another 1:1. 1:7. In whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sin, according to the richness of his grace. Oh, dear Lord, bless him to reading and the doer of his holy word. And I say again, yes, we do need a Savior. Now, saying all this here, I want to turn to the book of Isaiah. Okay. Now, it's hard to even minister out of the book of Isaiah. But this Isaiah is like a miniature Bible. The first 39 chapters deal with the Old Testament. And the falling with judgment upon immorals and idolatry men. You know, just read it for yourself. Judah has sinned, and the surrounding nations has sinned. The whole earth have sinned. The whole earth has sinned. And like I said, the first 39 books deal with the old chapter. Let's deal with the 12 tribes of Israel and all the trials and tribulations that they was going through. Going to Egypt, because when the tribes went into Egypt, there was religious people. But once they got into Egypt, some of them ways changed. They started living like the Egyptians, took on some of their ways. Forgot the way they supposed to be living. Started living like the Egyptians, which wasn't godly. Now in the last 27 chapters of the book of Isaiah, it deals with the coming of the Messiah. Isaiah spoke on the coming of the Messiah. Now, if you follow me, I said the tribe of Judah has sinned. I said Judah has sinned, which is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. And the Lord has sent them into a lot of captivity. Now, I can't speak a whole lot about the book of Isaiah, because they said the book of Isaiah is a hard book to understand. But I read this much. In the tribe of Judah is also the son of David. David. David was in the tribe of Judah. And if you know anything about the history of the Bible, David was a man after God's own heart. I said David was a man after God's own heart. And David sinned. Now, David came out the tribe of Judah. Jesus is the tribe of Judah. He came out the lineage of the tribe of Judah. They go to tell you, God can do anything but fail. Anything but fail. He can forgive who he wants to forgive. And if you read a little bit about the tribe of Judah, the phrase appeared in Matthew and in Luke, but it also appeared in Revelation 5:5. It said, and as one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, have prevailed to open the book and to loosen the seventh seal. Talked about God coming back in the second coming. All right. Now, the reason I was reading a lot of this here, going through a lot of this here, is dealing with coming out of the book of Mark. Because we as Christians, we have a tendency of holding things against one another. But we have questions about Jesus. But like I said, the reason that the Lord was on my heart is dealing with Mark chapter 2, and my verse was 17. And the book of Mark chapter 2, it all deals with disagreement and questions the Jewish leaders had. They was trying to trap Jesus, pointing him off. Why you doing this? Why you doing this? Why you doing this? Just like in today's society, when you could get in the church, we start wanting to look at different people when they come into the church. So thanking God for where you at, being happy for where you at. And like I said, you had been in Sunday school, you would have heard some of these things. Being hospitality to one another. Being ready to help one another. But Mark 2:17 says, after the Jewish leader was making all the comments about why he's doing this, why he's doing that, Jesus heard it and he said, they that are whole have no need of the physician, but they that are sick, I came not to call the righteousness, but sinners to repent. Amen. I'm speaking on this because I was once in the world. I mean, way out there in the world. Amen. And the Lord brought me out of the world. And it's no telling who the Lord can bring out the world. It's just that I'm praying and asking you to be open-hearted when He do bring something out of the world. And I was just sitting and I was thinking about when the Lord brings things to the world, bring you out of the world. When He brings somebody to help you get over the barriers of life. Yes. Just like when Jesus came back and He forgave Judah. He came back as our Savior. And how we still turned away. How they still turned away. And I started saying to myself, Lord, that's still like it is today. I was looking at the Civil Rights Bill of 1964. This law made it illegal to treat people differently because of the color of their skin and a lot of other things. While they was in prison, they all was hungry. You know what I mean? You could go to somebody, your neighbor's house, and you couldn't eat. You didn't have a meal. But it's so funny how when the Lord brings you out of something, instead of being grateful, we forget. We forget. Then we start acting just like the world. How the devil can come back in. And that's what the demon wants you to do. He wants to keep us separated. And I say again, yes, we do need a Savior. Because as I said, we need a Savior. I'm finding out the more we study in His Word, well, and we can start keeping some of His promises, the less that your children would have to go through. The more heartache you can keep down. You know, there's some pressures of life, some things that goes on in life that we bring on ourselves. And the older you get, and you're not being in the world, you wonder why the words of the world pressure you down. Because we was in the world. Also, there's scripture dealing with the children. So if you bring your children to Christ at a young age, and I said, yes, we do need a Savior. Because when you put your child in His Word, in the Word, I said, in the Word. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to say it again. Thank you, Lord. If you put your child in the Word, and your child come up holding to the Word, the less pressure your child will have. He won't have to go through some of these headaches and these problems that we go through as grown-ups. You might not believe this here, but some of these things that's ailing us and hurting us is because we as in the world that have these, you know, how can I say this? These upbringings. Come on. It's just glory be to God that He came into our lives. And if He came into your life, He's giving you a chance to make somebody else's life a little better. And the more that you make life better for your young ones, the better life will get. See, we don't have to stay in these same rut holes that we in. We don't have to stay in them. You want to stay in them because you want to hold your head down. Look at somebody like they don't know what they're talking about. But I come out here to tell you, if you want to make change, you start making change with your young ones. Because when you put the good in them, see, good ain't in us. We got old. Set it our ways. We set it our ways. We don't want to change. But I'm finding out, like I said, my head hurt a whole lot of nights. A whole lot of nights. But I know change is good. Because I sit back and say to myself sometimes, Lord, if you hadn't came in my life, my head would be hurting because I wouldn't be caring. I wouldn't care. But I know He's going to change me. He's going to change a lot of you all. I know He can.
Amen. Go ahead.
Because if He ain't changing your head problem, your head won't hurt. Come on. When you was in the world, your head didn't hurt because you were doing what you like to do. Having fun. Having fun, your head ain't never hurt. Doing what you want to do. And as I sit down, I thank God because, like I say, my head do hurt. Believe me. I'm going to read 3:10. Peter 3:10. All right. And 1 Peter 3:10. And you can go take this home with you and you know, fight on it a little bit. Just think about it. For Peter 3:10 states. All right. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guilt. All right. Did you understand? For he that will love life, all right, let him see good days. Let him refrain his tongue from evil. Refrain his tongue from evil. And his lips that they speak no guilt. All you don't speak ill will of nobody, your kids won't learn how to do it.
All right.
I'm going to stay on that subject. Because see, right now, like I said, we as old folks, we already set it our way. This really is for your youngsters now. And you want to change the generation. Hey, we can change. We change it. But the youngsters have a better chance.
All right.
Because our lips speaks, but our action shows different things.
All right. Go ahead.
You know, our action and do it shows a lot of different things. And like I said, I heard Mother Phil when she was up praying. She was going down my bones. And it was something that was said that, oh, I know the truth is. And I like to see us as a church come together as a whole. We're speaking about that chain in Sunday school. I like to see that chain get thick, unbroken. You know, you can't penetrate it. And I'll say again, once we come together as a whole, oh, it won't be unbroken. You won't be able to break it. Because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. God know how to remove those links.
Yes.
Bring the change. And that's the honest God truth.